Okay, so I just thought I'd make a very little video uh, relating to my Vincent Black Shadow. Towards the end of the riding season last year, I got a leak from the head joint on both barrels. Actually, it's quite interesting. Anyway, what I've decided to do is just sort of service the joint. I'm not going to fully rebuild or do extensive work on this because it doesn't need it. It was otherwise running fine. So I've stripped down the barrels and the heads, and the method, as far as I'm aware, is quite interesting. So this barrel, as you can see here, comprises an aluminium alloy muff, which is pressed onto a steel or iron liner. There's quite a heavy interference fit there, so if you ever have to service that, remove the muff from the liner, you've got to be a bit careful. You've got to sort of heat the muff up, pretty high temperature really, and then make sure you press it all home. I have done that on these barrels, and as far as I'm aware, I did it all properly. So what you can see is the steel liner sits proud of the surface on the aluminium alloy muff, and then that engages or fits with a spigot in the head. And the idea is that the steel part, which is the bit that's sitting proud, creates a sealing face with the inner spigot, and the outer aluminium alloy part has a bit of clearance. And the way you achieve that, obviously you have to have it somewhere near, so you have to do drop checks and whatever to make sure the fits are more or less right in the first instance. But then what you do is you apply coarse grinding paste to the aluminium alloy part and fine grinding paste to the steel part, and then you lap the joint. Now I just use Chemico paste, coarse and fine there. I just put some dabs on, and then fit the cylinder head and lap it in. And I'll just pause this video and I'll put the head on, and then I'll show you. So the cylinder head is now just fitted onto the barrel, and all you do, I mean it's difficult to do this while I'm holding this phone, is you just lap the thing in. You don't need to do it very much if it's sort of set up pretty right, and then you can blue it to double check the fits, or you can put some feeler gauges in, or whatever you want to do to satisfy yourself that you've done it properly. It only takes a few minutes to do this, and you could get a good joint. Now I think where I came unstuck is I had some compression plates fitted underneath these barrels with quite a lot of Hylamar in, and I think the joint relaxed and I didn't go around and retighten it, and I think that's why I had a leaking joint. Anyway, we shall see. One thing that's interesting on these heads to Vincent, people who are probably far more knowledgeable than I am, these inlet manifolds are bronze for clip-on 32mm TT carbs, like a Black Lightning. So yeah, that's quite an unusual feature. Anyway, there we go. I'll might make another little video once I've got it all up and running, or or when I'm reassembling this lot. Yeah, great.